Hello, and welcome to Who Are You? This is a reasonably well-done sci-fi watchcast hosted by two former strangers, now friends, who are currently watching 2004's Battlestar Galactica. I'm Xhafer.
And I'm Laura.
And we've got Season 3, Episode 8, Hero, in front of us. The best, worst named episode of this show, because the whole point is that there is no hero.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I was like, oh, there isn't, is there?
Yeah. Carl Lumbly's not a hero. He's been brainwashed by the Cylons and shit. He has a bad day.
Uh-huh.
And then Adama's not a hero. Because he might have started the Cylon War and we're just going to sweep that under the fucking rug and pretend it didn't happen for the rest of the series.
Yeah. Do we get to call Saltai a hero?
I drink all the time.
I don't think he can.
He sort of saves the day.
He beats someone who needs help with a steel pipe. That's what Saltai does.
Yeah.
This is why you don't send police to do social workers' jobs.
Oh, God. You know the social worker on Galactica quit a long time ago, right?
They don't have
social
HR.
Worker...
They don't have a ship's counselor.
Yeah. Yeah, the social worker on Galactica probably was on Cloud 9 when it exploded. They were taking vacation.
Bless up.
They're better off because, boy, we're just getting worse around here. Everything's just getting worse.
Yeah.
And I do like that at the beginning of these episodes, spoilers, listeners, I've watched a few more after this one, but I won't say anything about them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I feel like these last time ons, or, the previously ons, have really, they're going back. They're reminding you about the whole deal.
This one goes back to the miniseries, which I don't think we've seen in like 2 seasons. I don't think we've gone back to the miniseries.
I don't think so either.
And then it cuts from there immediately to, I believe, was it Ben in the Discord who said, "It's me, Ty. I'm the problem. It's me." Yeah.
Yeah, we cut right to chewing out Saul about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all of it fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was interesting that the show was like, hey, remember how it all began? Like, it did the clip from like the opening of the miniseries, right? Where we go onto the
station. Yeah.
So interesting. But when we go from the opening, we cut to in media heartbeat.
Yeah. We get like someone's super sticky eyes. Is like the very first shot of this. For a moment before we go over to Tori and Laura removing all of the gold spray painted foam from Home Depot from Colonial 1.
And my favorite part, taking Dr. Gaius Baltar's oil painting.
Yes.
That, one, I want to know how the oil painter is doing in the fleet. I hope you're well. I hope that you're getting lots of commissions from all these people who are desperately running away from Cylons. And they're going to put that fancy oil painting of Dr. Baltar above the toilet. So we know who's not a hero in this episode is definitely Gaius Baltar.
He was the no one. Zero.
They're actually rechristening the toilet in Colonial 1 the Dumpatorium. So that's where Baltar's presidential portrait is going to be for the remainder of the show.
Yeah. And we've still got some files around from old Billy.
Yeah. We're going through the boxes that Baltar kept in that same Dumpatorium. And then they find the dossier Billy prepared for their initial visit to Galactica, including a shot of Adama and Ty on the Battlestar Valkyrie.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a fancy Battlestar. before Galactica.
They did.
Yeah.
Adama hits his 45 years of service in just a few days, and Rosalind wants to make it special for him.
Mm-hmm. It's time for a party.
Yeah.
Everybody's been stressed out and upset. Do we have a sense on this episode of how long it's been since we escaped New Caprica?
I would say within the realm of weeks, not months.
Yeah. Okay.
Things are starting to get back to normally, and they really just need a hero.
I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
Yeah, this couldn't come at a better time because, oh no, Condition 1.
Yep. 2 raiders are chasing a third. Starbuck and Cat are out on patrol. They go to intercept. And for someone who stole one of these things herself, she's real cavalier about, oh, we'll just shoot them all down. Why would 2 other raiders be attacking a raider? Who fucking cares? Kill them all.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you were literally the person in that third raider 2 seasons ago, Kara.
Yep.
Come on now.
But you know what? I'm starting to think that Kara thinks that she's exceptional and no one else can possibly be like Kara, so she can't even
You
fathom
just
that this
hold
could
on
be...
to that and put it in a bottle for later. You just...
I don't think we have to go too far.
You don't even know, Laura. Just hold on to that one for a little bit longer. Trust me.
Yeah, she just can't fathom that someone else could think of the thing that she thought of that was so brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she doesn't get it, but we hear on Galactica that Bulldog is calling what was it, Cryptor?
Yeah.
Cryptor for help. And Adama knows what this means.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly and clearly.
He hears this and is just like, oh shit, stand down.
Cryptor, that wasn't his call sign.
No,
or
his
anything.
was Husker.
Yeah. Right. Because we talked about Space Nebraska. So who's Cryptor? Do we know?
The code sign for the Valkyrie on the mission that they were on later, because in the flashback to that mission, he says the same thing.
Ah.
So.
Okay. So he's just calling the Valkyrie code name, hoping somebody will at least be intrigued by Bulldog calling.
Maybe someone will know. They blow the other raiders up and then get the one to land. A bunch of Marines stand in front of the machine guns of this thing.
You know who the real hero of this episode is? Whoever gets this raider in chains.
A working class hero is something to be.
So they bring the raider in, and it's like hanging from a bunch of chains, and there's like the stuff, the really heavy nylon rope that they tie stuff down on trucks with is like wrapped around this raider, and it's like, who the fuck did that?
The Galactica's simultaneous guy who's the expert at strapping things to the back of the truck, but also Shibari. Like that guy, that Venn diagram person, that is who did this, 100%. If you don't know, don't Google it at work.
I was just like, what? You're telling me I'm supposed to believe that we somehow wrapped chains around this thing that we're not sure if it's friendly or not?
Yeah.
And not totally afraid? And it's awful early in the episode where my suspension of disbelief starts cracking.
Yeah.
And it's not a good sign.
That guy just popped up and said that he would be your hero.
I can be your hero, baby.
But we get this raider down on the ground.
Yeah.
And it starts dramatically leaking. And then, of course, a very icky person falls out.
It's Carl Lumbly. Hey.
A very icky Carl Lumbly.
A very icky Carl Lumbly. I was like Googling other Carl Lumbly stuff, both because of Alias when we did our recap and this. And I saw him referred to as Marvel's Carl Lumbly. And I was so offended for Carl Lumbly.
He's a Marvel property now.
He had a bit spot in one TV show in one movie. and now he's Marvel's Carl Lumbly. That is Carl Lumbly career erasure.
Maybe he's trying to lean into it. Maybe he's billing himself that way when he
Yeah.
gets gigs. He's Marvel's Carl Lumbly.
So fun fact, because we were just covering Alias over on Last Time On.
Uh-huh.
And Carl Lumbly, obviously a big part of that show. This episode aired the exact same night as Alias Season 5, Episode 7. Alias aired at 9 p.m., and this aired at 10 p.m. that night, Eastern Time.
Wild.
Yeah. Could have had a double dose of Lumbly that night if you were in both those shows. I was only
Uh-huh.
watching Battlestar at the time, though.
What a shame. Some people got it, though, I'm sure. Congrats to them.
Listener, if you watched the Alias Battlestar Galactica double feature that was on 2 separate networks with Carl Lumbly, salute you. You are my hero.
Yeah, so gooey Carl Lumbly recognizes Adama
Mm-hmm.
and gives him a salute, and he gets welcomed home to theme.
Mm-hmm. Survivor count, 41,421. We're up 1. Hey, it's probably Bulldog.
Yeah, it's the gooey guy.
It's the gooey guy. So sometimes the stuff that happens in the preamble counts, sometimes it doesn't. So this could be Bulldog, or Bulldog could be a +1 on next episode, where it goes up 1 as well.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But there's no extra person in between now and the start of that episode that comes in. So either this one is Bulldog and that's an unseen birth, or this is an unseen birth and the next one is Bulldog.
It's Bulldog, yeah. Okay.
It could be either way.
It doesn't matter, really.
No.
Like, but we're going to come back, and we're going to flashback.
Yeah, a little pre-diaspora flashback to Adama agreeing to a sensitive mission.
Yeah. Really suspicious. And he says he needs the best pilot that
Mm-hmm.
they've got.
Kara
We're gonna go
Thrace. Nope, Bulldog. Sorry, Bulldog. Soft spot for jackass pilots with Adama.
I wonder, we're told in this episode, I think, that this was about a year before the attack, right?
Yeah.
When he gets the secret mission. He must have been familiar with Kara at this point, yes?
Yeah.
Has Zach died yet?
Zach had died. God, that must have been right around this time.
I was going to say, I wonder if Zach's not dead yet.
Yeah, because at the start of the show, they're saying that the last time Lee saw him was at the funeral 1 year ago.
Oh,
Right.
so wait, Lee said that he had seen Bulldog before?
No,
Or-
the last time he had seen his dad was at the funeral. And I think he says
Oh,
that was
right.
a year ago.
Okay.
So this might have been right around then. That's a bad week.
Yeah. We know that like Adama does like to pull in people who are having a bad time and try to help them
Mm-hmm.
get their career back or whatever. So
Yeah.
I wonder if,
line.
well, if Zach died right around now, no, that's too soon to pull Kara back and pull her
Agreed.
back to work.
Yeah.
But I wonder if Bulldog had something to, or if he was just a really good pilot and
Yeah.
Adama's being honest. Like, I need this guy because he's good at it.
Yeah. Don't let me not pick my team. Real face vibes from the A-Team.
But we find out Bulldog is definitely human. We're not going to pull any of this. Is he a fifth Cylon bullshit?
Yeah. They verify his Cottle's like checks his DNA. It's the same that's on file. He was a pilot in the Navy before humanoid Cylons existed. So
As far as we know.
well, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
So he's just automatically good.
Yeah. Because I was like, yeah, we don't have a Cylon detector yet. So they were just comparing the genetic stuff to what they
Yeah.
had on file. But it's possible that Cylons infiltrated before that and somebody got their genetic shit into the files and they're a Cylon. Like,
Or they edited stuff, or I mean, hypothetically there are a couple of things here, but
Mhm.
I think they're just very okay to be hand wavy because they don't want you to ask that question because it is more interesting if he is a human than if he
Yeah.
is a Cylon.
Yeah,
And-
no, the show needs to just get that out of the way because
Yeah.
the other stuff is way more.
100%. Yeah. It's like you should not be caring if this guy is a Cylon or not. Don't even concern yourself with it. It makes a bunch of stuff make no sense, and it doesn't do any service to the plot to have a conversation about it. So we're not going to. We're just going to say Doc Coddle says he's not a Cylon, and we're all bought in. And honestly, I believe Coddle.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a thing with like Hera's blood or something now that there's like the hybrid. They've had more time. Coddle might have a way of reliably being all like, hey, there's some Cylon shit in this person's DNA. Because wasn't there like weird like mitochondria or some shit in Hera? There was like a thing that they had mentioned as being like the reason she's got magic blurred.
I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. She didn't have any of the the alleles, is that it? What that makes your blood type?
Something.
I don't know. Some magic blood shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's conceivable to me that especially Doc Coddle has operated on Cylons
Yeah.
on the surface. He spent a lot of time with that. He's got Sharon, who is like a willing participant now. She's like helping the humans out. He had the experience with Hera. In my mind, Doc Coddle could easily have developed a Cylon detector now. And I would be like, yeah, okay, sure, I buy it. But I don't think the show wants us to do that because
if that's like explicitly out loud, then why aren't you going through and doing a storyline where you're testing everyone just to be sure?
Test everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they were going to do the first time. And it's just like, I get it. Like, you've done your heavy lifting for the plot. It's cool. We'll just move on.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens. We just move on. He recounts his escape to the Admiral over Udon. The Cylons got sick, and he just waited for a chance to take advantage of it. Rewind for the president here, too. We get like a cut where the president's now there asking questions about the mission in the first place. Here's story of his Black Ops mission a year before the genocide. Taurons were too close to that armistice line. Those Taurons.
Those guys. Get off the lawn.
Rosalind calls bullshit, pun intended, in private. And in turn, Adama asks for the chance to clean up his own mess. And it's just like, I'm not going to tell you what the fuck happened. Just fucking trust me.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not happy. She leaves and he goes and throws his printer across the room. Something very serious. And so when we were seeing the flashbacks of Bulldog, he's got a Deanna who's torturing him.
Yes.
And we cut to a Deanna on Galactica. And suddenly I said, oh shit, we never found that Deanna, did we? Because the Deanna that was the reporter.
The reporter.
Yeah.
Yep.
She could still be a going concern.
Well, they would know Deanna's a Cylon now.
They would know that now? Oh,
well, from
'cause-
New Caprica, yeah. She was all over the place down there. So
she was all over the place on New Caprica.
Yeah.
So
that jig is up.
yeah. Yeah. If she had stayed on Galactica, she could have been doing stuff on Galactica the whole time they were gone. But people would have figured it out once they all got on board.
Yeah.
So, okay. But I was real worried here about this Deanna roaming around. And then, whoops.
It's a dream.
It's all just a dream, JK.
Yep.
Jafar.
Yeah, I know.
I can't, hard enough.
Give it one more good one. To like really take a deep inhale. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Some
She's
some
having
listener just
threesomes.
found out something about themselves into ASMR from that.
She's having
that's you, listener,
threesomes
get in
with
Discord.
Gaius and Six.
Yeah, I know.
Gross.
Not a fan.
Gross. No, not a fan. I was afraid that where they were going with
I mean,
this
Lucy
was...
Lawless could do whatever she wants. I'm not going to tell Lucy Lawless what to do.
Right. No, we're talking about
she can
characters.
do better.
Yeah. the Gaius Baltar sucks. Like,
Yeah.
and that is nothing that I'm saying about James Callis. James Callis is probably a really cool dude to play this weirdo as well as he does. And you know what? I kind of hope that they let him take the oil painting home and then he has it in his house somewhere. That would be real fun. But it's so icky. He's icky.
He's an icky boy.
And I was afraid that where they were going with the like him telling Deanna he loved her was that she was going to think Gaius Baltar is God or Jesus or something.
Give it time.
But they're just sleeping together right now, and
Yeah.
that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which I hate more. Do I hate her sleeping with him more, or do I hate her thinking he's Jesus more?
That's fair. Adama tells Ty what's going on here, catches him up, who in short order knows Adama is fucked.
Do you remember what Ty was doing here in this scene?
Well, we go to commercial and we cut back to him going through Ellen's things. Is that what you're referring to?
No,
or...
I'm talking about. So he's like laying on his bunk or whatever,
Yeah.
and he's got, I think, a cigarette, and he's taking it across
yeah.
his field of vision
He's testing
to
his
note
peripheral vision. Yeah.
when he sees it. Yeah. And
Yeah, like, I mean, I get my fingers here,
if I could close one eye and do that, I would, but I can't. So
and my glasses are actually causing without my glasses, one eye, I get to out here.
yeah.
I have to like rotate my chair to show you how far away my eyes are. My
Uh-huh.
hand is. But I've always had really good peripheral vision.
Yeah.
It's very, very handy when you're sword fighting. Let me fucking tell you.
Yeah. Ty hasn't got it anymore.
No, he does not.
They do one of those, they show us the eye without like a patch on it in this
Mhm.
episode. And I
It
thought
is
that was
gross.
interesting.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. It's supposed to
Right.
bother us. That's its point.
Right.
You know, it's
And
supposed
they've
to
been
make you
keeping it kind
uncomfortable.
of like away from us. There was that one scene where he's trying to put the patch on
Yeah.
and Ellen helps him, and that's the only other time we've seen it. So they've been very sparing, but they were trying to remind us one last time that like this super sucks for him.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't feel like it look like it's in a fully empty socket. You know?
Yeah. It's
Which
like
is weird.
blackened or something.
Yeah.
It is weird. But Ty has got to drink about this
Yeah.
because he knows a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Are you going to tell him? You going to tell him?"
Yeah, you can tell him. You tell
Yeah,
me, right? If
you
you need
gotta
anything,
tell him.
if you need anything, you tell me, right? If you need anything, you just
If you don't tell him now, he's going to find out later. Like,
yeah, he's gonna find
you got to
out.
tell him now. Just
Yeah,
tell him now.
Just tell him. Just tell him.
Because he will find out sooner or later.
It's true, and he does through Ty, the bitch.
Like, literally, in the next scene. Like, I think it's a little disingenuous of Ty to say, like, hey, you should tell him because he's going to find out sooner or later.
Yeah.
And then not say, you should tell him because I'm going to have to tell him if you don't. Like, that's not, those aren't the same thing, Ty. But yeah,
Yeah.
then we cut to the next scene where he's doing that sad thing. He's still like cuddling with Ellen's stuff.
Mm-hmm. This is sad.
It's very sad. But yeah, suddenly Bulldog is here. So the big drama of this episode is not going to be, is Bulldog going to find out? It's going to be something else.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Bulldog. We congratulate and we start drinking. Always a great sign.
Yeah.
But Adama calls for Lee in the middle of all this too.
Yeah, and we get kind of side by side with Papadama talking to Lee in his quarters and Ty telling Bulldog as Bill tells Lee what happened. And we learn that Adama is the one who shot down Bulldog to prevent detection by the Cylons, and all the Tauron stuff is bullshit, once again, pun intended. The real mission was to see if the Cylons were preparing to strike.
Yeah. This mission going bust is also what killed Adama's career. So I don't know if this gets answered in the episode, but Is it the shooting down of Bulldog that is considered it going bust? Or is it that they were detected at all?
I would imagine it's that they showed up. They had detected them at that point anyways. So I can't imagine that it was specifically the shooting down that did it, more so than the mission in general. Assuming
Yeah.
that they even gave a fuck. They didn't even know if those were Cylons. Those might have been Taurons going 2-4. Those pesky Taurons do that all the time.
Yeah, those guys
Yeah.
on my lawn.
Right?
Yeah, Lee is pretty shocked to hear this.
Yeah.
I want to know what these warning signs of a Cylon war machine were. We don't get any details on that.
Nope.
Like the Admiralty says, we think there's something happening.
Laura brings up that this might have just been warmongering because they didn't like Adar.
Yeah,
Or I think Adama says that too, that they didn't like Adar, and Laura's like, it was probably just warmongering.
yeah. There's no way to know if there was ever any evidence of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is chemical weapons, right? This is there are no chemical weapons in Iraq? From the other side, maybe? Yeah. That's what this feels like to me. Like they were trying to say something about that.
WMD. They
Yeah.
got WMDs. Gotta go look at it. And they didn't even get anything out of it, right?
No, just a genocide.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was no intelligence that Bulldog like transmitted back. Like
No.
they didn't get anything.
They don't know what
out
the
of
ships
this
looked
mission.
like or anything.
Yeah.
They don't
That's
even know if they were
crazy.
Cylons. They have no idea what happened.
Yeah.
They still have no idea what happened. I guess they could ask Sharon. That might be too convenient to the plot, though.
Yeah. We could ask Sharon, couldn't we?
Like, hey, Athena, so funny story. This thing? Was that a thing? Were you aware of this? I wonder if they go back to this in the plan. I don't remember.
Is there a hierarchy? Do we really have a sense of a hierarchy of the 7 Cylons that we know, the 7
It's
models?
the Model UN.
They're all equal power in every way.
They are a representative democracy, I'm guessing, because if there's more than one unit of another, which there must be at some point, just statistically, because
Yeah.
they've died without resurrecting and there's some stuff going on.
I sure hope we don't have
So-
more Leobans than anything else running around. How horrible would that be?
Well, we see them the least, so hypothetically, they're either less of them or they're all running around on like Planet of the Leobans, which is not a place I want to visit.
Fuck that planet. Hey, where's John Sheridan when you need him? Like, nuke that bitch.
Nuke that bitch.
Ugh.
Just a
Ugh.
giant circle jerk planet. It's miserable there. No one's happy.
I feel like Dorals and Simons are pretty useful. Like, they're dudes who get stuff done. You probably need a lot of them to just do shit.
Yeah, I feel like,
Like
Dorals are
administrate.
like the workforce.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Every Doral's a delivery guy. That's actually what the D in DHL stands for, is Doral.
Yeah, like I feel like okay, so we've got the battle bots that are probably like the labor force, right? Like
Yeah.
they're doing all the grunty stuff, but
Mhm.
Dorals are all the middle management.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Every
Yeah.
platoon of BattleBots comes with a Doral.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then Deanna's are over the Dorals for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Deanna's they've got the whip.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Or a chakram.
Yeah. 100%.
So anyways, Bill blames himself here for the Cylon War in the whole first place. Over on the base star, Six checks in with Deanna, and she's all like, God is telling me to do a thing. And that thing is die.
I don't understand this at all yet.
So she has a Centurion shoot her and then delete the records of
Yes.
shooting her.
Delete his browser history. Yeah.
Yeah. Which you're on a base ship and the base ship's everywhere, so the base ship would know. But
Yeah, there should be some sort of other surveillance.
there might be. They might not bother with surveillance state stuff. You know, if you
That's
have a
true.
democracy and you trust your people,
Yeah.
you know.
And you're all pretty homogenous. That's the kicker, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they probably don't see much of a need for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so she dies, and she has this set of flashback, flash forwardy kind of thing where we don't really know.
Yeah.
Some of it's stuff we've seen, some of it's stuff we haven't. She
More
finds
dream
herself
space.
at the Kobel Opera House, though, which is where Gaius and 6BT were back at the start of season 2.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she sees some shit. She's like looking under hoods. What's going on there? That's weird.
Yeah.
She can't quite put it together.
I can't either. I have no idea what the fuck's happening.
You're not supposed to yet. You'll get more later. Don't worry.
Yeah. I feel like we're building to something, but it is
You
building
are.
rather slow.
Yeah, it's almost like this is episode 8 and we have a whole season to get through.
Yeah. Yeah. But whatever this place is, the opera house, the dream
Mhm.
space, the flashbacks and forwards, she regenerates, she wakes up, and it's beautiful. She tells the other Cylons
Yeah.
that it's beautiful there.
Mm-hmm. Also seeing some shit, Starbuck watches her flight footage. You know, she's a professional. She watches the gameplays, you know, sees where she made mistakes, where she can improve.
Uh-huh.
And she realizes that the Cylons totally just let Bulldog go. They just were not even fucking trying.
Yeah. They could have shot him much more lethal. Like he had some damage we saw.
Mhm. Yeah.
But that damage was not lethal. He was just like throwing sparks behind him. Basically, he was not gonna in any immediate danger of explode.
Yeah, they totally could have killed our hero.
Yeah, but they don't. And Starbuck is at least like
A little perturbed.
with it enough to realize that hey, they
That's
don't.
fucked.
They shouldn't have done that. And if they did do that, they did it for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun.
Yikes. Yikes. And then we cut over to Bulldog doing like angry push-ups because we saw him about lose his shit earlier
Yeah,
when he was with Ty.
he's got to figure that out now. And
Yeah.
while he's doing that, Starbuck goes to talk to Ty.
For some reason. Like,
Well, they're buddies now.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen them talk to each other since they both got chewed out by Adama at the same table.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure. It doesn't feel like they're buddies.
I mean, I don't think they're close, but there is.
She
a
came
level.
off the bad hill to die on, and we don't really know where Ty's at on that right now. Like, we saw some pretty strong evidence that Kara was reformed from bad hill to die on, but
Mhm.
Ty, no idea.
Still looking for Hills.
Yeah, and he's not really on duty.
Yeah.
Like he's still on leave or whatever. So like,
Yeah.
why is she taking this to Ty? It's not really on board with that. But you know, she tells him the whole thing that the Cylons let Bulldog escape. This isn't an accident.
Yep.
Their whole virus thing on that ship was probably bullshit.
Yep. And as this is all going on, Bulldog goes to Adama to meet with him and then just starts beating him with a giant pipe, demanding to know why he lied.
Yeah. He's like
Poor
doing
Bill.
the choke thing. Yeah.
Poor Eddie almost gets the shit beat out of him 2 episodes in a row. Spoilers.
In a row. Yeah. Well, we kind of knew from the boxing episode that like
Decent
some
chance. Yeah.
significant characters are going to beat each other's ass, right?
Yeah.
Strong contenders in that.
Mm-hmm.
And we get Ty busting in, like smacks Bulldog with a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, like, that Bulldog is talking to Adama, he starts, like, reiterating what happened to him, except he's giving just a little too much details. and talking about I jumped on it when they left that door open, and Adama's like, they left a door open?
You dummy.
You're not as smart as you think you are. Like, they let
Yep.
you go. And Ty busts in, and he's just being suddenly incredibly lucid and self-aware.
Yeah.
Like, this whole monologue he delivers at Bulldog is at himself.
I love
too.
it. I love this so much.
Yeah.
It talks about wallowing in self-pity, the bottle that never runs dry.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And Adama has to like, he has to like pop in and be like, so when are you going to put that bottle down?
I don't fucking know. How do you fix it? I don't know.
Yeah. Just one day, you know, you don't know how he doesn't know how you stop this cancer. Just one day you do. And one
Yep.
day you just get up and you stop
Mm-hmm.
and you just leave. And I don't know, I really vibe with that. Because
Yeah.
sometimes in my life, there's stuff that I just do, and I've never had a serious grief like Zaltai. I've never had a serious, like, problem like his alcoholism. Like, I've never had that level of thing, but I've had
Yeah.
times in my life where I just get stuck in something,
Yeah.
and then there's nothing conscious that I do. Just like one day I get up and I'm like, okay, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
And I wish I knew how to make it fappen faster.
I mean, I don't know. All the big griefs I've had in my life took time and therapy. Which I
Yeah.
recommend both if you need them.
Yeah. Man, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think maybe perhaps Ty should consult some therapy about
100%.
his thing. Sometimes I mean, I'm a big proponent of therapy. I go all the time, but sometimes I'm just like stuck in a thing until I'm not. And I just
Yeah.
wish I understood it better.
There's
Huh.
no magic switch. Things
There's
take the time they
no
need. You know,
magic switch.
that'd be cool, but also, if there was, you'd just flip it and you wouldn't have problems and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
You're a stronger person for dealing with your things.
Yeah,
They
think
don't
so.
make you weaker. They make you feel weaker, but they make you stronger. That's how it works. So
Keep dealing with the things.
keep dealing with the things. And if you need a therapist, get a therapist. And if you need time, take time.
Yeah. It
Okay.
it can't hurt. It can't do any bad. Yeah. So then we go to Colonial 1.
Yeah. Adama is resigning.
Has he tried to resign before? I feel like he has.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Laura looks at him and says, Billy, don't be a hero.
Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life.
She orders him to sit down, and she says some really good stuff here. I feel like we got some really good stuff from Saul just now,
Yeah.
and she's got more really good stuff.
It's a really
Um,
good stuff episode.
She says that he's being naive. It's very naive of you to think that horrible things that we can't understand have simple explanations.
Mm-hmm.
You want to think that this horrible thing that happened to all of us, the genocide, is because you crossed that line. Well, you sent someone to cross that line and you shot them down. But you have no idea. You don't know. The Admiralty might have sent you there because they wanted to provoke a war, because a war would consolidate their power, they thought, and take power away from Adar, who they don't like. Right?
I mean, if they had started the war back then, that means the Cylons wouldn't have infiltrated the network. And we saw what Pegasus did to 4 fucking base stars. So it might have not actually been that bad for humanity if they had started the war a year early. They might have been fine. They might have been a lot better off, which is weird to think about. Avoided the
And-
genocide.
I mean, maybe. We don't really know when they actually infiltrated, right? They could have
Yeah.
been infiltrating already. Like,
I mean, it seems like that they waited until everything was in place, right? Including key pieces they wanted to be in certain places for the plan bit.
uh-huh.
Because there was the whole thing with needing the arrow and finding the path and all that stuff. And everything that they did up to that point led to those things happening very much
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Certain people were made sure to be in certain places so that they would be alive to do certain things afterwards.
Right.
But you throw a wrench in it that early, they can't just genocide. They may not be ready to.
Mhm.
They might not have the keys to all the ships. The software update didn't go out.
We haven't seduced Baltar yet. Like 6
Maybe.
hasn't even landed on Caprica,
Who knows?
and so
Yeah.
we can't shut anything down. Yeah.
We don't
Good
really
point.
have the time frame for that stuff right now. So who knows?
Good point. But she's like, you've concocted this simple explanation to make you feel like you have control, and
Yeah.
no one has control. We don't have control. These simple explanations serve us no good. It's only a lens to look at the whole thing. You can only look at a portion of the elephant in the story. Listener, if you've heard that story where people are like eyes covered trying to touch an elephant, and they all touch different parts of the elephant and they think the elephant's different things. Like, that's
Mhm.
where you're at right now, Bill Adama. Like, you have no idea, really, truly, of what the
Yeah.
truth of the matter was.
He's pretty insistent that he's no Superman.
So yeah, she's like, hey, I'm going to ruin your surprise party.
Yep.
Right now. Because you need to know that I'm going to pin a medal on you tomorrow, and you're going to like it.
Yep. You're going to pay that penance, and you're going to give a big speech. And he gets his medal, and he goes to give a big speech, and they fucking cut away. What did we do? Why is this our penance? I want the Bill Adama speech. Ty
Yeah.
gets a good speech. Laura gets a good speech. Maybe they're worried that if they let Eddie Olmos give one in this episode too, it will take their thunder away, and they deserve
Yeah.
it. They should have their flowers.
It's that. It's absolutely that. They're afraid that Eddie almost will, so say we all, and no one will remember that Rosalind had some bangers.
Right?
Yeah, no, this isn't for you anymore. And if
Mhm.
you really want to do some kind of penance about this whole thing, you get to keep leading our asses to Earth. That's your penance,
Yep.
is you get to keep being in charge, motherfucker. Because if I have to, you have to. We do get Adama almost cries
Yeah.
when he gets the medal. We get that. And hey, I think Bulldog is going to go get some therapy.
Yeah, he goes off to be a civilian in the fleet and maybe go do medical stuff and try to get some healing.
They specifically say they're sending him off to the care of another doctor. So Aaron and I had a little conversation about that, because it was like, wow,
Yeah.
it seemed for a minute like we only had the one doctor. But I guess, maybe Cottle's got a little residency thing he's setting up. Like, he had all that time on New Caprica, that he was probably like trying to get somebody, because he's not going to last forever.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've got another doctor. We were also joking that what if the doctor's just like a PhD in, like, I don't know,
Like
archaeology.
agriculture. Yeah.
He's just like another smart dude who now has to be a doctor.
I'm a doctor of history.
Yeah.
Yes. A doctor of accounting. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm stuck in the Battlestar Galactica fleet. I've become a doctor of accounting, and they're like, well, sorry, we don't need accounting anymore. Can you sew up this guy's leg? Can you fix this guy's brain? And I'm like, oh God. Oh God. Okay.
Please no.
No, please. But Adama does give him his uniform back.
Yep.
Once a pilot, always a pilot.
Mm-hmm. Adama meets with Ty, tells him he needs him back as his XO, but he just came to talk. He sits down, has a drink with Bill, and finally talks about what happened with Ellen.
Yeah.
And that's the episode.
You know how I know that Saul Ty is going to be okay now?
Yeah, because
He's finally
drinking again?
moved.
Oh.
No. Well, he's at least drinking with a person, so there's There's that.
It's better than drinking alone.
I guess. No, the show is telling me he's going to be better now. He's going to be okay because he's moved from gauze to real eye patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makeup budget.
Yeah. Like, I think that the gauze was left so long to like visually cue us that Saltai is damaged.
Yeah.
He's broken. And now that we've moved him to something a little smoother, fits with the uniform, gonna be a little more professional looking, Saltai is better.
Well, he will be.
Or will be. Yeah.
I mean, will he?
I don't know. How about this? He's back in service.
There we go. I'll take that.
I don't know if better is the right word. Yeah.
All right. Now, Laura, if you had to rate this episode on 1 to 12 heroes, his season, if you had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 5, being the 5 seasons of heroes.
Were there 5 seasons of heroes?
I think so. I don't
No.
remember offhand.
Surely
It's mostly
not.
a bit, but I think it ran for 4 or 5.
It was so, like, season 2, it crashed and burned. Tell me
So
there weren't
badly.
5. I have to know.
I'm checking. 4 seasons and then a 5th reboot, Heroes Reborn.
Okay. Yeah. No. All right. Well, I have to rate this episode. It's a shame because I do feel like Ty got some good stuff to say. Rosalind got some good stuff to say. It is hella interesting that they were doing this mission at all. And this is the first we've heard of it. Because it seems like maybe something Adama should have mentioned to Rosalind at some point. I'm just saying. But I actually didn't like it that much, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed. I don't know if it was something about the pacing of when they realized that, like, oh, the Cylons let him get away. Like, that should have been the first thought in somebody's mind.
Yeah.
Even Adama's mind of, like, why did they let this man get away? But I feel like there's too many little holes
Yeah.
in my mind about
by
it.
no means a perfect episode. I don't think we get enough Carl Lumbly.
Yeah, he's just kind of confused and angry the whole time.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's been with the Cylons for 3 years, is that right?
Yeah.
Because he was a year before the genocide.
Attacks,
and
yeah. So, at
So
least
he's
3
not going
years,
to
yeah.
be like a functional human being anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
But we just kind of use him up in one episode and then we're never going to see him again, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was my impression from this style of episode is like, and forget about him now. So it was missed the mark for me. I'm going to have to give it like a 7.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use the wider range now. But
Okay. I mean, I got problems with this episode for sure. And I do think it could use some tweaks and some other things. It is among the lower rated episodes of the show, but it is
Okay.
by not even the worst episode of this season.
I tell from the rumor mill that is my husband that there's some stinkers ahead.
There's 2 stinkers kind of back to back.
Interesting.
And like it'll be after the movie break and stuff. It's a ways.
Uh-huh.
And those are the worst episodes of the season and among the worst episodes of the show. And they're still only at a 7 on IMDb. To be
Impressive.
clear.
Yeah.
Like so
What
but
did Black Market have on IMDb?
what
That's
did Black Market have on IMDb?
because you told me that one was roundly considered the worst.
The
right?
worst episode? Yeah. Let me check. Black Market is a 6.4.
Yeah. Okay.
And how
And
bad
it's-
does
theirs
it get
is
in
a 10
season
scale, yeah.
4? Yeah, is that a 10? What's the lowest in season 4? 7.4? Is that as bad as? Yeah, 7.4 is
Wow.
as low as it gets.
Okay.
In season 4.
So your lowest was still above 5, still above the
Oh,
median.
yeah.
So, Not a bad run for a show. Good
No,
job,
it's
Ronnie D.
one of the best. Anyways, yeah, like I'd give this one like a 9 out of 12 solely because of Ty's moment of self-inflection and Rosalind's banger speech. Those lift up any negatives I would put on it. Overall, solid app.
Yeah, I really do like Rosalind and Ty. I mean, obviously I've been biased towards Mommy Rosalind this whole time. Like,
Yeah.
I like her. Ty, not so much. Like, Ty has been a shit sometimes, and I don't always like him. But I was rooting for him really in this episode. And remember, episodes ago when Adama chews him out. And he says that guy is dead and you're not going to see him anymore. I was like, God, I hope that he means like you're going to see a better me. And so, you're watching this thing at the end and you're like, oh, please, Uncle Ty, turn it around.
Yep.
It seems like we're headed that way.
Well, we'll see if he turns around next episode. We've got season 3, episode 9, Unfinished Business. Adama stages a boxing tournament on the Galactica to help the crew relax. The competitive atmosphere sets off a brutal match between Kara and Lee.
Yeah, it's a
There's some
boxing
problems.
episode.
We've both already watched that one because we're
Yeah.
recording it tomorrow. There's not a tournament. It's notably not a tournament. You call it your own opponents. And
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The competitive atmosphere setting off a brutal match is also a
Not
weird way to
true.
describe what happens. But we'll talk
Yeah.
more about that next week. But before we
Yep.
get there, I should probably say thank you. Right? We got some thank yous.
Yeah,
Like,
a
hey,
few.
Jeremy. The Jeremy Siegel 42. Thanks so much for doing our theme music. We appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, it looked like you were playing a lot of different horns this weekend.
Just a pile of horns.
Just a pile of horns. So I hope that was
a
good.
trombone.
Uh-huh.
You got a trumpet. You got a French horn. You
All
got a
the
tuba.
horns.
You got a baritone. You got a euphonium. Do you have a flugelhorn? Flugelhorns are fun. Do you have a bugle?
Mm.
Do you
Yeah,
have did I say a sousaphone?
that's the really big one. Yeah.
That's the one that wraps around you so you can march with it, that
Yeah.
John Philip Sousa invented, or at the very least is the namesake for. I think that's all the brass horns I can name off the top of my head.
You did real good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Well, I guess it's just like the horn too, the old medieval straight pipe guy.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I want one of those.
Yeah.
And I want to blow it at people at inconvenient times.
Would
That's
you
my
blow it?
goals.
At Angry Duck Time Machine?
I would. A nice little do
Yeah.
fanfare.
Mm-hmm.
Medieval king fanfare. Here comes the king in his nice cape.
Yeah.
Thanks, Angry Duck Time Machine, on Instagram for the podcast artwork.
Aaron, I'm sorry. You do a great job. This one's on me.
You know who's my real hero? It's Aaron. Hero of this episode.
A real human being and a real hero.
Just had to get one more. God, I hope he's got time to edit all these in, because if not, it's going to be really weird.
I'll help. I'll help how I can. Yeah. Okay. And hey, listener, if you need a hero, come join us in the Discord. We're not it, but there's probably somebody there who
Someone
could be.
there. Someone there's a hero.
The hero lies in you.
Okay, we'll see you next week, Internet.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, bye.
Did it. Done. Episode finished.